So there's a little rumor going around, y'all, that the Eternals could be coming back very soon. Now, take this with a grain of salt because it's a rumor, but this is coming from Can We Get Some Toast, an exclusive over on their Instagram. And over on the Instagram, Can We Get Some Toast says that what if season 3 will be the return of the Eternals? But the scenario for the what if is extra goofy, guys, and we gotta talk about this. The scenario would be, what if the Eternals never stop the emergence? So we know what the emergence is. Essentially, the emergence is the birth of Tiamat, a new celestial, and to birth Tiamat, it would have to emerge from the Earth, and it would destroy the Earth through that event. So what would happen if they didn't stop the emergence? Guess what? The Earth would be destroyed. There's nothing else to really go about there. We would be toned all the way down in the MCU. We would lose all these characters in this picture nearly. We would be basically relying on Captain Marvel and the Guardians of the Galaxy to fill the rest of the MCU phases. So come on now. I feel like this is an easy question to answer. The Eternals themselves did not want to follow these orders because of how they loved and cared for humanity. So this is a little bit of a goofy one, and one that I don't actually necessarily believe is true, but hey, maybe we will see it play out in season 3, and maybe there will be some kind of big, I don't know, twist to come along with this. I just think it would be a weird episode to just like destroy the Earth, and then it's like, okay, what happens next? They have to fight Captain Marvel, or I feel like the way this could play out is they would do it, they would feel some guilt, and then they would rise up together to take down the Celestials. Maybe there is an episode to be had here, but guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments about this one. Not entirely sure I love the sound of this, but hey, maybe it could pan out to be a good what if scenario. So this is huge, guys. We finally got a crumb of Luke Cage news. Luke Cage showrunner Cheo Hodari Coker responded to a tweet from Mike Wayne saying, "Did you ever map out what would happen after he became the King of Harlem?" referring to Luke Cage, and Cheo Hodari Coker responded with a list. Now, this list is songs by Public Enemy, but it is also episode titles for what would be Luke Cage season 3 and maybe even a little bit of Luke Cage season 4. Would love to have another season of Luke Cage, and now with the MCU Netflix shows recently brought into canon, it may not be impossible. Now, last January, Mike Coulter sat down with Comic Book and talking about his new movie, Plane, he gave them a quick quote saying, "It's one of those things where it's in the rearview mirror at this point. If somehow I get a call, my dance card is kind of full. But if I get a call, something happens, great. I had a good time. I'm happy, more than happy, to let someone else take on the mantle of that role. That character's living on for a long time." Now, this was a whole year ago when he was doing Plane. It's very possible that after Marvel went ahead and canonized the MCU Netflix shows, that maybe he could come back for that, guys. I'm holding out hope. I really want to see what happened after Luke became King of Harlem and head of the club. I want to know what plays out in that storyline. My guess is that he's going to run for mayor against Kingpin and give Kingpin some competition. Would love to see that, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, though. This Public Enemy song list, episode titles sounds amazing. And last but not least, guys, Echo Assemble dropped on Disney Plus today, and we got a look at a deleted scene from Echo. Let's take a look at that one.
If you feel half of what I felt for him, then I've become what I hate.
So, I thought the dialogue on this one was a little odd, but I think it added an emotional layer that was needed in Echo. I think it gave us a little bit of a deeper reasoning for why he felt so soft for Maya. I think it would have just added some more context to the story and added one more vulnerable scene with Kingpin. Now, I've seen a couple of complaints that maybe it's a little goofy or a little weird or glad they deleted it. I don't think it was absolutely necessary, but I think it would have added a little bit more to the overall season, and I think it would have been a nice moment to see, but also I feel like the internet would have raged seeing Kingpin like that. So I'm not entirely sure. You guys let me know. Would you have liked to see this Echo deleted scene? I know I would have. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, though. What do you think about this Eternals what if? Sounds kind of hokey, right? Well, let me know. And how do you feel about the new Luke Cage titles? And could we potentially get a season 3? Would you like to see a season 3? And then about this Echo deleted scene, how do we feel about it, guys? Let me know your thoughts, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for the latest on the MCU, DCU, and more, and we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.